We ready? Start. Madam Speaker, medium, small and micro enterprises are a major engine of growth and employment in the country. I have provided rupees 3800 crore to MSME sector for giving credit support, capital and interest subsidy and innovations. Massive formalization of the businesses of MSMEs is taking place in the country after demonetization and introduction of GST. This is generating enormous financial information database of MSMEs, businesses and finances. This big database will be used for improving financing of MSMEs capital requirement, including working capital. It is proposed to onboard public sector banks and corporates on trade electronic receivable discounting system platform and link this with GSTN. Online loan sanctioning facility for MSMEs will be revamped for prompt decision making by the banks. Government will soon announce measures for effectively addressing non-performing assets and stressed accounts of MSMEs. This will enable larger financing of MSMEs and also considerably ease cash flow challenges faced by them and also reduce tax burden on MSMEs and to create larger number of jobs. Mudra Yojana, launched in April 2015, has led to sanction of rupees 4.6 lakh crore in credit from 10.38 crore Mudra loans. 76% of loan accounts are of women and more than 50% belong to SCs, STs and OBCs. It is proposed to set a target of rupees 3 lakh crore for lending under Mudra for 2018-19 after having successfully exceeded the targets in all previous years. Non-bank finance companies stepped up financing of MSMEs after demonetization. NBFCs can be very powerful vehicle for delivering loans under Mudra. Refinancing policy and eligibility criteria set by Mudra will be reviewed for better refinancing of NBFCs. Use of fintech in financing space will help growth of MSMEs. A group in the Ministry of Finance is examining the policy and institutional development measures needed for creating a right environment for fintech companies to grow in India. Venture capital funds and the angel investors need an innovative and special developmental and regulatory regime for their growth. We have taken a number of policy measures including launching Startup India program, building very robust alternative investment regime in the country, creating job opportunities and facilitating generation of employment has been at the core of our policy making. During the last 3 years, we have taken a number of steps to boost employment generation in the country. These measures include 1. Contribution of 8.33% of employee provident fund for new employees by the government for 3 years. 2. Contribution of 12% to EPF for new employees for 3 years by the government in sectors employing large number of people like textile, leather and footwear. 3. Additional deduction to the employees of 30% of the wages paid for new employees under the Income Tax Act for launch of National Apprenticeship Scheme with stipend, support and sharing of the cost of basic training by the government to give training to 50 lakh youth by 2020. 5. Introducing system of fixed term employment for apparel and footwear sector and increasing paid maternity leave from 12 weeks to 26 weeks along with provision of crèche. Stop.